I'm writing my last exam to get my degree in BA. And then obviously I've now collaborated with a CA as well. So I mainly would like to focus on the bookkeeping side of things. So obviously drawing attention to, so my audience would be hopefully like small to medium sized companies, not corporate at the moment. I mean, we can look at that in future. So about 3 months ago, I decided to confront my employers and tell them, listen, yeah, I think I'm ready, to lift off and to start actually doing something for myself. Very scary, but
That's exciting. Okay.
Yeah, so I got
and the CA that you partnered with, are they full-time on their business, or they're also working?
They're full-time. They're full-time.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Cool.
But we'll collaborate where if a client would like a tax return done or a CIPC submission done, then she'll obviously do it for me, and then I'll obviously charge my clients and vice versa. So we obviously already collaborated on rates and all of that. But for me, my main thing is I love processing of books. So taking clients' whole situation and just, bringing everything together from a transactional point of view. And not just that. So to give you an idea, about 8 years ago, so I've obviously been with Lex for quite a long time. 8 years ago, we were about 8 million turnover. And when I just literally like finished off this financial year, it was end of July, but end of August, I left. And we just hitting just under 19 million turnover. So from getting all the books together, that's like my main thing. So
That's
I really,
awesome.
really would like a retainer to obviously do the books for a company on a monthly basis. So that's my main feed. But like I said, it's always good to rather have someone on hand if they would like other services, then at least I'm not capped, because what I found is a client would like bookkeeping service, but they would like X, Y, and Z. So now if I say, no, I just do bookkeeping, they rather go somewhere else that could give them everything in one, like almost like a package based.
Yeah, exactly.
So about 3 months ago, I have a friend of mine that is currently studying, finished now her degree in marketing. And she obviously did my website and everything for me, but she's obviously also very new into the whole setting of things. So obviously paid her just to get the website going and stuff. But obviously I know that Google Ads is a very, very big thing that you have to have, because you need to contribute in order for it to boost. I don't really know exactly if I'm talking in the right terms, but I believe so. But she hasn't really done that course yet, to upscale and to understand, okay, right, what would be the right way to do this? Because obviously a cash flow is a little bit of a situation that we have to work on. And I don't want to spend funds unnecessarily. I really want to try and get people that could help me and assist me, because like I genuinely I'm struggling to get actually people to attract people, and obviously to get them to send inquiries, and obviously to collaborate, to speak with them. Well, not collaborate, but to speak with them so that I can start gaining my retainers. So I started about 3 months ago, and is it Snoopit? I don't. Yes, I have already spent money on there, and I haven't received one.
How much have you spent?
I've spent 350 Rand. I know it doesn't sound like
and
a
you
lot.
haven't received a lead?
Not one yet. Yes.
Cool. Okay.
So I don't know if it's a case of like that there's quite a lot of people on there that's already like attracting it before you could even, I mean, like you have to literally be on top of it. Otherwise, if
it's speed to lead.
takes it, yes. So it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but to me, that's like, okay, I do understand maybe, okay, you need to give until you find the right person or the right, but I don't know, like I'm strapped. I don't know where to start with you.
Well,
So,
I'm gonna be like just full honesty here.
Yes.
Okay.
It's better.
I don't think it would make sense for you to work with us, but just because we are very expensive and we work with established firms. Okay. But now that relieves all the pressure. I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to help you.
Yes.
Okay. Google Ads, it does work. 100%. What we do is we run meta ads, and you could start with as little as, I would say, 100 Rand a day. So let's say 3,000 a month, and you could be getting anywhere between 2 to 3 conversations started per day.
Okay. On Facebook ads where you pay
Facebook.
daily. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, so I would take a look at that. You're going to be getting conversations started for anywhere between 30 to 50 rand for like a WhatsApp conversation or a phone call.
Okay.
What we do is call bookings. So we get calls booked like this on our clients' calendars, but it's very expensive. Like for one call booking, you're paying like 400 rand
Okay.
to see, and that
Yes.
lead might not even show to
Okay.
up to their call. So if
Yeah.
I were in your shoes, Google Ads is great, but I would only do it if you had over 10,000 rand a month to spend on ads.
Okay.
Starting off, you're either going to be looking at Snippet, but I heard that they have dropped since COVID, so like 2021.
Correct.
Other
Yeah.
options are Bark or Pro Compare. So if I were in your
Okay.
shoes, if I were in Eden's shoes and I was starting my business, I left my company 3 months ago. Obviously, you're bootstrapping this, you don't have investments, you're building your business from the ground up. Bark, Pro Compare, or Meta lead ads. Okay, I want you to go onto YouTube and learn as much as you can about Meta lead ads and instant forms. Okay,
Meta lead ads.
so Meta is Facebook and Instagram. And you
Yes.
can get lead ads where you can collect their cell phone, you can collect their email, and you can literally call them on WhatsApp and book times with them for yourself. So hey Sarah, I see that you opted in and that you run a construction company in Durban. My name's Eden. We run Kingco Accounting. Can I send you a calendar invite to your email and we speak on Friday over a Zoom or whatever?
Okay.
So that is one place that you can start. I would
Okay.
recommend with starting either 50 to 100 rand a day on ad spend. You are going to be paying VAT on top of that though, which is 15%.
Okay.
But yeah, we're super expensive. Like if your budget is less than, I would say, I mean, our setup costs alone are nine and a half, and then we charge like for every 25 appointments, we charge 10K. And it's not going to make sense for your company. I'm telling you now.
For future, maybe
Yeah,
yes. As
yeah,
soon as I actually start kicking off proper.
yeah. Like I'll give you a reference, right? My call after this is with Johan, and his
Yeah.
firm is doing 400,000 rand per month,
Yeah. No, that's a total different ball
and
game.
yeah, and his retainers are 4,000 rand per month. Right? So he can afford to spend 2,000 rand on ads to get a client that's worth 4,000 rand a month,
Correct.
and keep them
Yes.
on retainer, right? And make money off the second and third months, right?
Yes.
So for yourself, I would spend like literally as much time as you can going onto YouTube and learning specifically about Meta lead ads. If you have a WhatsApp business number, you can also have them go straight from the ad to your WhatsApp inbox. That's another option. And
Okay.
you should be getting a lead between 30 to 50 rand. If you're unsure about where to start with creating the ads, you can use Canva. I don't know if you know
Canva.
Canva.
Yes, I do.
Cool. I've got Canva Premium. It's probably the highest ROI software I've ever used in my life. You know what the Pro plan costs?
Mm-mm.
100 rand a month
Yeah, that's nothing.
for the premium plan, and you can make like full-on designs. Some of our best ads we've made in Canva. Uh,
Thank you. Thank
another
you.
another option, right? You got an Instagram account.
Yes, I do.
What we can also do is find a image on Pinterest, like a high quality picture. You can put it on your story on Instagram and write copy like do you own a, if you're going after, let's say, restaurants or barbershops or maybe blue collar,
Yes.
let's say, do you own a solar company and you're struggling with VAT and compliance? Speak to Eden from King Co, and you can actually screenshot that and then run that as an ad. That's another option. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to actually like kind of show you how this works. It's super cool. I've spent over 4 million on ads, so
Oh,
I
really?
love this stuff. Like this is my favorite stuff to do. Okay, so this is a picture of my girlfriend at the
Yes.
aquarium. Okay,
Yes.
and you see I've got it like on my Instagram story. Before I
Yes.
post it, I can go and click the text, and I can write out the ad as text.
Oh,
Yeah, so I can literally just do that. And then I can press the 3 dots at the top and save that as an image. So you
Oh,
can, you can literally like take a picture of, I'll give you an example, right? We had one fractional CFO who was signing farms,
yes.
took a picture of farms and guest houses, wrote out the copy with a call to action, click learn more to book a call or message us on WhatsApp, and you can run that as an ad.
Okay. And
Yeah.
that's basically how you just literally, because obviously when I started off with this, I went in with the feel of like I know exactly like, hey, this is going to take time. So I'm not expecting, wonders within a day. I'm definitely not. But what I am trying to do is trying to grow and understand, right, what would be the best way to start. And if I put money in, like, let's say now, okay, cool, I do the Google ad thing and I start with 3,000 Rand. The question is it realistic? Is it going to work? Is it going to, you know what I mean? So I don't
Yeah.
really want to
Cool.
waste my
Awesome.
time in thinking, okay, this is going to work. And then it's like, okay,
Yeah.
rather get
Okay.
it past and know, right, even what would, and honesty is the best key, because then at
Yeah.
least we're not sugarcoats. It's like, I do understand, like I said, like 350 Rand for me, I was like, okay, I spent that. I even called, followed up, and I'm like, okay, each to their own. Some I'm
Yeah.
going to win, some I'm going to lose. But when I spend money going forward, I would like to try and spend my money and really know that, because obviously you do get the conspiracies where some people say, no, this Google Ads doesn't work. Where
Mm,
I feel Google Ads do work,
mm,
is, but it all depends on obviously at what level are you willing to pay. So like
exactly.
for the company that I worked for, we did, what is that, Performance Max? So we
Yeah.
paid about 12 grand.
Yeah.
So that it obviously runs everywhere. I
Yeah.
don't really know if that, like, I couldn't actually really see a difference, to be honest. But I think now, literally 2 months before I left, I could start seeing that it's booming. So I know that it's all about a
Yeah.
time frame. It's not necessarily immediately, but like I said, I don't want to just now go and fork it. Okay, well, let's now invest 12 grand into my Google ads, and it's like, okay, am I
Here's why
really
I
going to get?
wouldn't do Google.
Hey,
Here's why I wouldn't do Google.
why wouldn't you do Google?
So someone that I worked with in the US, quite an interesting character. She's a lesbian lady who worked in TV, and she's a multimillionaire in dollars. Like she's very well off. And one thing that she's told me many, many times is that conversations are or is the fastest path to cash.
Okay.
So the problem with Google and the way that you want to do inquiries is that there's going to be a lot of back and forth over email, which is too slow.
Yeah.
You want to be collecting phone numbers and you want to be making calls.
Yeah, you want to pick
So
up the phone and go.
yeah, so I would take a look at collecting phone numbers that are verified by OTP, which is very easy to do with Meta Leads ads. You
Is
can
it
literally
okay?
set up an OTP system. Um, so maybe right there, how to verify numbers on Meta
Okay.
Lead ads.
Yeah.
And I want to see you getting a phone number between 30 to 50 Rand, right? So let's say on the
Okay.
high end, you're getting a phone number for 50 Rand.
Yes.
Then for 350 Rand that you spent on Snippet, you would have had 7 phone numbers by now.
Sure.
And
That sounds better.
yeah, and if you called those 7 phone numbers, right, maybe
Yes.
three times in the day, and you had 5 conversations, and out of those 5 conversations, you booked 3 meetings over email, and out of those 3 meetings, one of them turned into a client, that would be way better. So conversations are the fastest path to cash. Like
Okay.
yeah, I would absolutely just work on getting WhatsApp and phone conversations if I was
Yeah,
in your shoes.
because basically it's just sort of like a website is good to have so that you can draw
Yeah,
audience to.
reputation and reputation.
So I was happy with that, but I'm still like, okay, Google Ad, I don't really know. But like I said, like that's why I'm inquiring, because I need help. I'm like, I don't know where to go in regards to where to put money in. But I'm quite intrigued about the Facebook. You
Okay.
said that Facebook would work. I was quite shocked
Um,
because I originally
yeah,
thought, does it really?
okay. So I'm gonna just share my screen here, right? You can see my screen.
Yes,
So this is you. Is this you?
yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
fantastic. Um, cool. So I really like the website. I think that's awesome. I was already looking at it during this call.
Thank you.
But here's how I would use your website. If I
Okay.
were in your shoes and I wanted to get to 50 to 100K a month with my accounting firm as fast as possible, I wanted to get VAT registered in like 90 days.
Okay.
Start those conversations over the phone on WhatsApp. And what you can do is use your website for authority. So during the call, you're busy speaking to, let's say, a dentist office, a medical practice who's looking for accounting services, saying something along the lines of, "Hey, I'm calling from Kingco Accounting. You can search us up on Google and check out our reviews. You can take a look at our website. We specialize in bookkeeping and reconciliation. Is this something you're currently struggling with?" And
Okay.
really trying to understand what they're struggling with. Do they have a headache? Do they have the flu? Do they have chest pains? Do they have bruises? What inside of their business is causing them to inquire on Meta ads? Because
Okay.
no one is going to inquire unless they have some symptoms of bad accounting, bad bookkeeping, tax troubles, payroll troubles.
Okay.
You're really going to approach those calls being like a doctor, trying to understand the symptoms in their finance function and what's going wrong.
Okay.
And from there, you're going to make a prescription.
Okay.
Um, but, but yeah, I love the website. I think it's awesome that your Google My Business is set up. You've got your Google reviews, that you're collecting email and first name and stuff. I think that's awesome.
Thank you. Because I was quite worried. Is there something that needs to be changed?
Yeah,
Am I overthinking it? Okay,
no,
Eden,
it's
it's just a
great.
start.
I just want to quickly check Facebook and LinkedIn. Yeah, so you've got a Facebook page. So what's
Yeah.
awesome as well, right, is that if you're running a Facebook ad, you can run it through your Facebook page. So
So,
so you can actually start growing your following as well.
sorry, say again?
So if you're running a Facebook ad and
Yes.
it's connected to your Facebook page,
Yes.
then let's say you run it for a week, you're also going to start getting followers and comments and engagement on your actual page.
Oh,
You can't get comments and followers and engagement on a website,
correct.
but you can on a Facebook page and you
Okay.
can on an Instagram account.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Cool.
yeah, this is like purely me posting every day. So what I'm trying to do is, I don't know if I'm understanding it correctly, but what I do is I kind of like search what people like to type in, like, uh, you know, um, what is the difference between a bookkeeper and an accountant? So then I take that information based on what people are inquiring for, and I put it on there. And then I'm like, okay, I hope that when they search it, kind of like I'll be part of it, hopefully, because I know obviously everyone has rankings.
Yeah, so you're trying to capture SEO and traffic.
There we go.
That I fully understand.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Another option just related to ads, and this is something that I saw someone do quite successfully on TikTok. And you could experiment with this on Facebook, Instagram, or even TikTok.
Okay.
It was an accountant, and he works in the entertainment industry. So think of like bands, DJs, clubs, like nightclubs, festivals, concerts. Like he works in entertainment, and he literally has like 90,000 followers on TikTok, and he gets clients from there. And he just posts videos of him in his car talking and answering tax questions.
Oh, wow.
Like he literally sits in his car with like a pair of shades on, and he sits there with his phone, and he'll just reply to comments. So someone will be like, I just bought, I just got a mortgage. Like, what should I be worried about for my tax? Or I just got this vet bill for my dog. Or you know, I'm getting married. Like, how should I do my prenup
Yeah.
and stuff? And he'll literally just answer questions and film himself in his car.
Oh, wow.
Um, for the life of me, I can't remember
So something yet so simple, just
exactly.
to show you that
Exactly.
what
yeah, just helping people and answering questions, right?
Wow.
Let me just see if I can find him. I don't know if I'll be able to find him though, because I don't have a TikTok account, so it's not like I'm following him or anything.
Is
Ah,
it?
there we go. Found him.
Got him.
This guy here. Check. Tax doctor. Tax doctor.
Don't
Oh.
lose your tax refund this tax season. Taxpayers, listen up. If
Oh,
you
wow.
want to avoid refund delays, penalties, or even SARS enforcement this tax season, there is one thing you must do right now. Go on to e-filing S
So
for
he
supporting
literally just
documents.
talks about tax, and look at the comments, right?
Yeah.
So here, for example, someone asked, what are my supporting documents? So now you can make a video saying these are the supporting documents. But if we check, I mean, he's got almost 100,000 followers,
Shoot.
and he
Wow.
literally is just posting like himself in his car with his shades. And these are getting like, look at this, 400,000 views, 200,000 views, 1.4 million.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. And look, he's
Shoot.
been doing this for a long time. He has been doing,
Yeah.
and then check here, he's got a link to his website,
Oh, wow. So
Impulse
that's what
Accounting.
draws the attention.
Yeah.
Link to website. Let me just links to website. Okay,
Yeah.
because you want the audience to
Yeah.
go to the website and basically inquire,
But you need,
right?
but on TikTok, you want 1,000 followers. You need 1,000 followers to put a link in your bio. But on Instagram and Facebook, you don't.
You don't.
Yeah. But then what's awesome, right, is like, and here's what I love about organic is
Yes.
if this video got 2.2 million views, let's say, we know that
Yeah.
this is a video that captures people's attention.
Correct.
So what he can now do is use that for an ad. So it's essentially like strapping on a rocket onto a car that is already a sports car
Yeah.
in terms of engagement and viewership. Same for this one here, 422K. Like the only issue that he ran into, which I noticed when we spoke, was that he is
Yeah.
attracting a lot of individuals. So if I were running his TikTok myself, I would speak specifically to tax issues that business owners or high income individuals face.
Not, yeah, because
Yeah,
that's the main thing. I don't
yeah.
want, like, I want to avoid them, the individuals, not
Mm-hmm.
to be funny, but I mean, like, I do have my main feed of what I want,
Yeah.
which makes sense. Yeah, that's why they almost probably go for him, and then it's more linked to individual than business.
So that's the only issue that I've seen with when we spoke, because we spoke like 2 weeks ago. And he was basically sharing with me the issue that he was running into was, yeah, his content was attracting a lot of individuals. So I would primarily speak to business owners, and make them issues that are relevant to business owners. The only client that I have that I am confident running ads for, when targeting individuals, is high income individuals. So for example, I've got a client who helps high income individuals who have multiple residency or who have foreign income. He helps
Yeah,
them reconcile their foreign income so that they don't get double taxed. And he
I
helps
see.
them like move their investments abroad and move property abroad and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's nice because everyone has each to their own. That's the nice thing about what I feel about accounting is actually it's like so big,
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so
There's
much stuff.
so
Like
many niches.
there's a lot of people's trusts and estates and all these stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's all these niches, right? Like I've got one client who specifically does car dealerships. Like he only does car dealerships. I've got another client who only does like produce and wine exporters. So like he's in the Western Cape and he just does like farms and grapes and citrus and berries and meat and nuts and avocados who export. And it makes sense because you can help them with so much in that niche. So if you want to like start out, I think I've given you some input that you can
Yeah,
that you
thank
put
you.
into action. But once you're getting results and you've got consistent clients, I would then take a look at niching down. Niching down is going to be like basically specializing as a doctor. So
Okay.
you've just finished your doctor's exams. You're now practicing and seeing clients.
Yes.
But in the future, you're going to want to ask yourself, how can I become a neurosurgeon?
Okay.
How can I become a specialist?
Okay.
How can I dominate like a niche within the market that I can start charging the higher rates, 25, 30 a month,
Okay.
one client.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a good way to look at that. I haven't actually looked at that,
Yeah.
or thought about it.
Yeah.
So basically, if I understand correctly, like find your industry, find your okay. Okay.
Yeah. So if you were like
So I'm in the swimming pool industry. So
hey,
like that swimming pool industry. So
okay.
like swimming pools.
Yeah.
So heatings, all the schools, we heated St. Dominique's, St. Benedict's,
Mm,
Saheti, Trinities. So we specialized, did in the pool heating side of things. So we would heat the school pools and even domestic, commercial. But
mhm.
yeah, no, I loved
Awesome.
doing the books for their company.
Yeah,
Because
that's
obviously
awesome.
I had a
Okay.
love and understood and I knew what the industry entails, still do today. I love that. And strangely enough that you're saying that is because a lot of times I would have thought, like, if I could just run pool company stuff, like swimming pool,
Mm,
I'll run those books to the tick
yeah,
because obviously I've built experience in the industry itself. So I
exactly.
kind of like know everything out there from suppliers, you name it.
Sure, that's actually a really good one because I'm like the first thing that comes to mind, other than schools, is gyms, and then you've got hotels,
Yes.
and then you've got nursing homes, and then you've got spas. So
Yeah.
that's a large industry that you could also take a look at. Everything from pools to jacuzzis to maybe even like saunas and
Geyser
uh,
heaters.
yeah, geysers. Yeah,
Solar.
that would be awesome. But at the start, I wouldn't specialize because you need cash flow. So at the
Okay.
start, I kind of want to take whoever you can. Uh,
Okay.
and then once you have consistent retainers and you've got ad budget and you've got a bit of security, then I would start specializing and literally like tripling your pricing.
Doubling it in because now
Yeah,
I'm taking the combined 14 years of experience and executing
exactly.
it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what's awesome is when you're specialized, every new client you sign benefits from the experience that you have from the previous clients.
So then I'm actually making full use of my skills.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Sure.
that's what a specialist is. That's how you become like a brain doctor or heart doctor or a liver doctor, cancer doctor. That's when you start making the big bucks, like hundreds of thousands a month with a small team.
And that's quite interesting because you do have a lot of bookkeepers out there that do all these different types of books.
Yeah,
And it makes sense to actually just end up specializing in a division that you're like really, really good at and you focus on that, but then you can execute it. So the time frame that it will take you might be an hour because obviously you have a
mm,
lot more years of experience compared to now taking on all these different type of industries and you're like, okay, now it's taking me longer for this one, longer for this
yeah,
one. Okay. You're
exactly.
learning new stuff. Yes.
And it
Okay.
doesn't just make it easier for you to operate.
Yeah.
It also makes it easier for you to market.
Yeah. Because you have the vision.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, because now you can put together an ad that says, we help these 4 schools with their groundsman accounting and their pools and all their geysers and stuff. And you put that ad in front of all the schools across Gauteng, let's say. Then those inquiries are going to be specifically looking for what you do and not for accounting.
Okay.
So what happens then is people start falling in love with your service and they don't just compare you to other bookkeepers and accountants.
Oh,
They're
wow. Very
they're they're like they're like I want Dr. King because she's the #1 liver doctor in Gauteng for women.
yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Amazing.
So
Wow.
you differentiate yourself as well. Awesome. What was your biggest takeaway from this conversation?
Well, the fact that you've been honest and you kind of
Yeah.
like said to me, and then obviously now you kind of like gave me a bit of an idea of like where to actually go, because the accounting industry is a lot more competitive than, you know, going out and being a plumber. So no, that definitely helped me out. And then obviously I'm also doing some networking. So meeting up with some business networks and stuff. So on Friday I'll be in Sandton. So I'm also trying to do that to start getting to know people itself, you know, and actually just connecting,
Cool.
spending a little bit of money in that as well, you know. But thank you. I'm gonna definitely first start off with those Facebook ads, and then I'll definitely do my homework on the Meta lead ads as well. Thank you.
Learn as much as you can. It's all out there on YouTube. And what I'm going to do is, so I don't know if you saw my friend in this call, Benjamin's Fathom Note Taker.
Yes, I did.
So that Fathom is also going to send you a transcription of this call and just
Okay.
some notes and action steps, so that if you want to revise some of the things that I shared with you, you've got a checklist to work off of. But already, yeah, when you reached out to me, I absolutely knew that I wouldn't be signing you as a client. And I was like, you know what, let me just speak about your business and see where I can help and just put out some goodwill there.
Thank you.
Because I am Christian, so I believe that, like, you know, I believe in service and giving. And and then I know for a fact that once you're crushing it with the pools and you're specialized and you're doing 150K a month,
I'm going to give you a call.
then we'll speak about scaling you with
It's
that.
going to be the answer. Oh, yes, no, for sure. Thank
Cool.
you. I really
But one day at
appreciate
a time. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. And
it.
I'll
No,
send
thank
you that
you.
transcription over email. Hey?
Thanks, Ben.
Take care,
Thank
Evan.
you.
Best of
You
luck.
too.
Hey? Best of luck. Keep
Okay.
getting off it. Bye bye.
Will do. Bye.